Without a doubt, the great leader of the Jewish people was Moses. And he had three goals he wanted to achieve. He wanted to take out the Hebrews from Egyptian slavery, number one. Number two, take them to Mount Sinai where they would receive the Torah, the law, a set of rules of how they had to behave in the future, because liberty without some norms can become chaotic. And third, bring them to the promised land, conquer the land of Israel where they would be able to live a free life according to the norms and the laws of the Torah and develop into an exemplary nation. However, only the first two things were achieved. The third one, not so, because instead of going directly to the land of Israel, God decided that the Hebrew people had to stay for 40 years in the desert. Why? Well, many circumstances. Maybe the most important one was that they sent explorers, spies into the land of Israel, the promised land, to see if it was really the kind of territory that God had said that would be propitious for them, would be suitable for them in order to develop as a nation. That, of course, showed lack of confidence in God. And maybe that is the reason why God decided that all those who were already adults when they left Egypt had to die before they went in to conquer the new land, because you required a different kind of person that didn't know slavery maybe in order to conquer the land of Israel. Well, this is why they stayed in the desert for 40 years. However, Moses was included also. He was not allowed to go into the land of Israel. Why not? Well, one of the theories is because this is what the Torah says also, that on a certain occasion God told him that he should speak to a stone so that the stone should give water, because there was no water. But instead of speaking to the stone, Moses went and hit the stone. That's such a great error, and because of it, Moses couldn't enter the land of Israel. Well, some people say he disobeyed the word of God. God said, speak, not hit. And he went and he hit the stone. Or maybe what they're trying to tell us is that when you are a great leader, you have to be very careful. You are judged by different parameters. Others can commit mistakes. You can't, because so many people depend upon you. They look upon you as an example. You must follow strictly the word of God. Others say maybe because he referred to the Hebrew people as rebels, and a leader should never do that. He shouldn't refer to them as rebels. In any event, Moses was not allowed to enter the land of Israel. Moses himself, or maybe those that explain the Torah, say, you know why Moses didn't enter the land of Israel? Even though he pleaded for it, he prayed to God, please let me into the land of Israel. You know why he didn't get in? Because the people didn't join him in prayer. Moses prayed by himself, and the people didn't join in. Why not? Maybe the people thought, if Moses can't get something from God, we certainly can. He is the person that is closest to God. Many a time we feel, if somebody's so strong, if he can do it, why are we going to intervene? We won't add anything to him. He can do everything. And the truth of the matter is that many of us, if not most of us, are a little bit insecure in our decisions. We decide to do something, but we are not 100% sure. And we look for consentment, for courage, for encouragement, for people to tell us, you're doing the right thing. We look for some kind of assistance, some kind of help. Deep down, there's a sense of insecurity as well. The lesson is maybe, if you feel the other one can do everything, your job is to help. Forget about what the other one feels. You're supposed to help, go ahead and help. And unfortunately, the people of Israel, the Hebrew people, did not assist Moses in pleading with God at that time. But maybe that was the decision of the Almighty also. There was a very important lesson that we had to learn. No matter how clear you are, no matter how much you want to attain a certain goal, don't think that if you don't attain the goal, you've failed. A goal is like a horizon. It gets further and further away. Nobody is able to finish everything in this world. This is what our rabbis say in Pirkei Avot. Lo alecha ligmor et hamelacha. You can't finish everything. But on the other hand, you can't desist from trying to get there. Maybe the Torah is trying to tell us even the great Moses couldn't accomplish everything in his life. So if you can't accomplish everything in your life, don't feel bad. Moses couldn't do it either. But on the other hand, don't stop from going there. Try to get there and try to get as close as you can. Maybe the most important thing is really the path, the treading, the walking, the doing, the coming closer and closer, even though you can never really achieve what you really want in life.